Showtime, baby! Showtime!
Just sort of looking at the standings here, Greg, midseason. Do you think the conference system still holds any relevance?
Listen, I think for travel distance, it makes sense to continue to have divisions and conferences. But in the perfect world, I think we'd love to see, hey, let's just seed them 1 through 16 and determine who's truly the best.
Now, here is George. Turned in an outstanding game against Brooklyn. And there's the drive. Good on the bucket.
And it's really hard to knock George off his balance. He's just so long and strong. Nice take there.
Westbrook passes to Butler. Good. Nice assist from Westbrook.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
That's his first personal foul.
That is his first foul of the game.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Zubac, the pass to Jackson. Rebound the Lakers. And this is the first season matchup for them against this Clippers team.
Yeah, but this is a team they faced and beat in the postseason a year ago.
And they double up Butler. And Davis wide open. He shoots. Hands it from downtown.
Okay, don't underestimate that. This is a versatile scorer who can shoot from just about anywhere.
Pass to George. It's stolen by Davis. Here's James. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle.
Defensive foul. Terrence Mann. That's his first personal foul. First team foul. At the line for Los Angeles, LeBron James. At the line for one.
What I appreciate about LeBron is how much he loves being a leader. He knows how much his teammates look up to him.
They're really on their heels at this point.
Yeah, on both ends of the floor, Kevin. They've lost some confidence along the way.
George against none. And Butler sends it back. And he recovers it. And Davis pulls it down. Lakers have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for it to start off this game. Lakers moving the ball around now. LeBron outside. Pass to Butler. Shoots over Zubac. And the call on the shot.
Terrence Mann.
The Lakers have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line. The free throw drops for Butler. Marcus Morris is checked in for the Clippers.
At the line for 2.
And so Butler nails both of them.
Oh, this is a big fella who has no problems at the foul line. I mean, very smooth touch.
The loudest and craziest fans get a free t-shirt. Let's hear it, fans. All right, look who's coming under the court. Get loud. Here they are. Your Laker girls. Laker girls.
Great DMP, great hustle.
Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. Nobody near George. Knocks down the 3 ball. George has got 5 now.
He's finding some good shots early on. And what you like about it, he's not trying to do too much.
And we all know George Reed's offensively. But it's his ability as a defender that stands out. Great instincts to make plays on that end of the floor.
So it's the Clippers now, following the bucket by the Lakers. And here's Westbrook. 9 points last game. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. And with Paul George in his defense, Greg, you almost forget how great of an impact it makes.
He just kind of flies under the radar with his defensive play. I mean, this guy could be considered for the Defensive Player of the Year almost every year. One of the more disruptive forces on that end of the floor.
George with the ball. He's picked up by LeBron. Got that bucket in no time at all.
Terrific use of the catch-and-shoot jumper for Morris. Catching the D flat-footed and torching them as a result.
Nunn passes to Butler. And they double up Butler. And it goes down 2 points. Butler's got his third basket of the night.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
David Aldridge had a chance to catch up with head coach Tyronn Lue. Dave, what do you have to say?
Thanks, Kevin. Looking at these matchups, he thinks they can pound the ball inside with success. He wants them to get points in the paint early, force the defense to collapse, and then play inside out. We'll see if the opponent sticks to that game plan as well, guys.
All right, thank you, David.
Nice awareness from George. He just reads the D and makes a clever pass to an open teammate.
To the inside. Here's Butler. The jumper from the free throw line is good. That's 10 points for Butler.
And when he rises up, he knows he's probably going to get a clean look. It's a matter of executing.
It's got to be nice to have that combination of height and skill. You know you can get your shot off pretty much against anyone.
Here's George after the made shot from Butler. And Butler sends it back. Now, here's Nunn. He's still scoreless so far in this one.
As much defensive attention as AD gets, the passing lanes will be open for him, and those are the passes he needs to make.
Now, here is George, trailing here by 8. The pass to Zubac, and the dunk by Zubac.
What a fantastic finish there on the break.
Look at that awareness. Such a heads-up play to kick it back.
And they double up Butler. He's looking for LeBron and finds him. And there's another one for the Lakers.
Real threat from the in-between area. LeBron wastes no time firing in these opportunities.
And the...
Your Laker girl.
There should only be one thing they're talking about in this time. Trying to deny him the ball in paint before he does any more damage.
Catching up on the changes for the Clippers. Ryan is checked in for Zubac. Johnson comes in for George. And it's Payton in for Jackson. And the rejection by Ibaka.
And a
Yes, stay aggressive, guys. Don't sit back.
athleticism and time.
Patrick Beverly is checked in for Chris Boucher. 6 on the shot clock. Bryant with a screen on Nunn. Here's Payton, and Butler sends it back. Here's Ojale. Passes it to Butler. Over Payton. And again, it's the Lakers.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Outside, Bryant fires from deep. And the 3-ball is good.
I mean, standing at 6'10", Bryant can hit threes with ease. It's becoming common to see guys like him hit threes. Welcome to the new NBA.
2 minutes.
Now, here's Butler. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. Good on the shot. Butler's got 16 points.
Some players might wear down during these kind of runs. He's only being strong.
Payton finds Beverly. There's a screen by Bryant. Inside. And Butler sends it back. And he's able to get it back. The kick out to Bryant. A second chance effort. Again, the Clippers.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Pass to Ibaka. 1:14 left in the first quarter. This is to Butler. This one for three. Missed for the first time from the floor. Puts him at 7 for 8. Here's Beverly. Butler with the steal. HWLRADIO kicks to none. It's stolen by Bryant. Beverly the pass to Bryant. Payton surveying the floor. Johnson with it. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. He blocks it again.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. Now, here's Nunn. He played real well against Atlanta in that last game.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Here's Beverly. 9-point game. Payton outside. Five to shoot. 6 feet out. And Bryant puts it in. Bryant's got his third bucket of the night.
Nice to see Bryant play to his strength. He's powerful. He can get his play inside.
A free-flowing first quarter.
Score, the Lakers 26, the Clippers 19.
MP's your man tonight, coach.
Lakers
Turn
coming
him
under the
loose.
court. Get loud. Here they are. Your Laker girls.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And what stands out to you from the Lakers in this one?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Showing no mercy right now. Shooters look frustrated seeing so many of their shots get stifled.
Coming onto the floor for the Clippers.
Morris is checked in for Chris Boucher. Johnson comes in for Mann. Patrick Beverly, he's checked in for George. And it's Elfrid Payton in for Reggie Jackson. Bounce pass from Westbrook. Nunn wide open. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Nunn's got 5 now.
But the D didn't do a good enough job on him. He could be an ace when he gets a good look at 3.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Alderman.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Hawks played a huge game. He scored an incredible number of points and came out of nowhere defensively, blocking shot after shot in an incredible effort. A very solid stat line for him in what was a terrific outing. And you know he wants to keep the momentum going, Kevin.
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
I think he will, because he takes being a leader seriously, and it shows in how he approaches things at both ends of the floor.
Bryant with a screen for Johnson. And just miss after miss right now. And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. Nunn finds Butler. And you think of the superstars who dominate the game with their skill level, Chris, like Steph Curry, Nikola Jokic, even Luke. Who are those skills superstars?
Called by LA. It's T-shirt Bonanza. Make some noise. And your Laker girl.
MP is making you look like a genius, coach.
Here's Payton, still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Here's Bryant, out to Payton. There's 1:47 left to play in the first half. 4 on the shot clock. Everly for 3. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And the Lakers take it the other way. They are coming off that win against Atlanta.
And that one was all about offensive execution, running your plays, picking your spots.
As long as you do that, you put yourself in a good position to win, no matter if you're home or away.
Can they get it? And Bryant slams it in.
Why settle for the layup when you can jam? Bryant rocking the rim with some force there.
Butler and slam dunk by Butler.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Bryant with a screen on Westbrook. Again with the block. And that's 9 blocks.
You know he's going to be coming hard for that 10th, too.
Here's Butler. And contact on the shot.
That's his first personal foul. 15 foul. At the line for the Lakers, 2 shots.
That free throw good from Butler.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
And so Butler nails both of them.
No, his free throw shooting is something they never need to worry about. He doesn't even know how to go through a cold streak.
Peyton dishes to Beverly. To the middle. And finish off by Bryant.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
They needed that, and I love that he just didn't settle for the lay-in.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Here's Bryant, and finish off by Bryant.
You can't tell me his team isn't excited about how Bryant's playing tonight. I mean, he's playing with the real authority of offense.
And it's Butler with the jam.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Hey, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one. Peyton against Westbrook. Pass to Bryant. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers in command.
57. The Clippers, 41.
You came ready to play tonight. Coming in hot.
Game, guys, he has been everywhere.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
Yeah, it could be one of those epic games, but we still have a long way to go.
Setting the floor for the Clippers. The guard spots filled by Jackson and George. It's Boucher out there with Ivica Zubac. And it's man in at the small forward. Outside for Jackson. Zubac a screen on James. James against Jackson. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Jackson's got 7.
If there's ever a successful shot that still gets your coach mad at you, that's the one.
Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Great display of unselfishness. Westbrook is solid at realizing when one of his guys is open.
Chris, fitting, right, that Russell Westbrook began a charity called the Why Not Foundation. Because that sort of sums up his attitude on the court. Put a challenge in front of him, and he'll say, why not?
Yeah, he's always been fearless, and there's nothing he can't do on the court, period. And Russell's charity, you mentioned, the Why Not Foundation, does a lot of great work with young people in our at-risk community.
Down low. And it's Butler missing. And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Clippers trail by 18. Westbrook with the steal.
Just waiting for a chance to make a play, and when the pass was made, he's all over it. Just a fantastic steal. Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
Perfect example of how to run the break the right way and get a great look.
Here's George. Makes it off the glass. He's got 14.
A fantastic shooter from deep. George forces defenders out, and then that just opens up the driving lanes for him.
Outside, Davis. Here's Butler. And that one falls coming off of Davis's feet. Davis has got his 4th assist in this one. He has a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Anthony Davis, of course, is a superstar at both ends of the court. LeBron James says his ability to guard anybody on the floor, 1 through 5, take the challenge to guard on the perimeter and continue to protect the paint. It's hard to score on him. Guys?
Yeah, he is a leader.
That's his second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Clippers, Fabricio Zubac. 2 shots.
And the second free throw, good. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the 3rd. LeBron James on the wing. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Here's man. James covering. Outside for George. Over none. The shot by George, no good.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Clippers. The pass to George. Here's Boucher. And again, no good by the Clippers.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
The Lakers have made the most of it. They have yet to miss in 7 attempts. That free throw good from Butler.
Taking 2 shots.
He hits both from the stripe. And Greg, a lot of new head coaches stepping into this season. How does a first-year coach come in and win over a locker room?
I mean, Kevin, that's a great question, and I think there's a combination of confidence and humility that one has to have. And I think, believe it or not, the most important trait, you got to be consistent. Your message cannot waver. It cannot fluctuate. It's one way that you will lose a locker room. They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
On the wing, George. The rebound by the Lakers. Westbrook's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
Just can't find the touch this quarter. He's got to keep grinding, looking for the best shot possible.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
Yeah, he's just not giving the ball up. He's passing with a purpose, and it's leading to scores.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. To the paint, here's Westbrook. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got 4 assists now.
Timeout called by LA. And your Laker girls. Substitution on the court.
Bryant with it. It's Ibaka picking him up. Passes to Peyton. We've got 1:08 left here in the 3rd quarter. Can't hit from 12.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And the dunk by James.
Oh, the king. There's no stopping Brian on the bounce.
Inside, here's Bryant, and Bryant slams it in.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, it's the attack mindset. I mean, that helped him prevail right there. Sometimes you just got to go with your gut.
And that one drops for him. 46 points for Butler.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
And Beverly kicks to Bryant. And he drives in. There's another block. making his presence felt on this end.
He's holding down the fort, anchoring the defense.
Down low. And taken away by Johnson. To the middle. And stolen by James. Fast break. The Lakers. Here's Westbrook. Good, and the assist goes to James. Westbrook's got 4 this quarter.
You better defend Westbrook aggressive. As we can see, he's just too consistent shooting not to.
The Clippers, 61.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. So with Davis sitting on the bench, this is who Frank Vogel is out there. They've got P.J. Tucker, also Butler out there, and it's Manning in at the 1 spot. Pass to Preston. Clock at 6. Shooting foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
With the turnover this offseason came a lot of opportunity.
And Kevin, that's really what it's all about, right? The league's values of diversity and inclusion have been really pushed to the forefront. And I think that's one reason why our game is so popular globally, because it is so inclusive.
Here's Mann. Pass to Preston. Here's Dedmon again with the block.
What a defensive performance. 12 blocks.
Well, he's shutting them down right now. And it's Butler missing.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
There's the pass to Preston. Here's Dedmon. And Dedmon throws it down.
Well, that's a well-deserved assist. Not every player has the vision to make that feed.
Over to the wing. Makoka, the pass to Butler. Right block shot. Chalk up 2 there. Butler's got 48.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, that's why he's hot. He's playing with a lot of confidence. That's why they're going to him with such consistency.
Here's Preston. Uses the glass to finish the lane.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
To the inside, Butler. He got it again. Sensational.
My goodness. 50 for the 8th.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Screen by Zubac. Elbow shot is on the way. And the dunk by Zubac.
And when he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does. And the defense has to be aware of this. When you don't put a body on him, you pay the consequences.
To the middle. Here's Dedmon. And Dedmon throws it down.
And slams it home and gets some camera time on the end of it.
He did. He spent a while up on that rim, didn't he? Yet another bucket.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now.
I mean, he's got a lot of smarts on the court, but Tucker doesn't need to think too much on that assist. He was wide open.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
Yeah, sure. I mean, when you take care of the backboard, you can let the team do one shot.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Now, from mid-range, they've been deadly all day. It's really opened things up for them at the other end of the floor.
Yeah, but also, they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
And the Lakers making a change here. Leonard's checked in. Zubac kicks to Boucher. Outside Jackson. Passes it to Boucher. Over Butler. Boucher's shot is off.
Yeah, the defender in position there and with a height advantage. The fade away was really his only choice, but still a tough shot.
And he delivers another blow. Something's gotten into him this quarter. He's carrying them offensively.
And Butler sends it back. Makoka, the pass to Butler. The dynamic right between players and officials.
That's his first personal foul.
They think there's a lot of room for improvement. What do you think?
Well, we do see players getting teed up for simply making their case, and really the guys just want to play. So, yeah, you love to see a little bit more harmony out on the floor, and maybe we need to get those two groups together in the offseason to break bread and try to smooth over that relationship.
Kendrick Nunn, he's checked in for the Lakers. Jackson looking it over. Boucher against Leonard. He blocks it again. You've got to have a better.
Lakers ball.
And here's the Lakers. Good momentum, 8 straight points. Right side, Butler. Releases from 15. It's hauled in by Zubac.
Oh, I thought that one was going to go down. The mid-range jumpers. Oh, man, that's usually a bunny with the D playing soft like that.
To the paint, kicks to Beverly. No one near Boucher as he lets it go. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
It's been a really tough quarter for him. I mean, he cannot get his shots to drop.
Shots good from Butler.
From that in-between range, they've been the much better team.
Here's Zubac, and the dunk by Zubac.
And dropping the sledgehammer there, he curbs a 10-0 run by the Lakers.
Nunn finds Butler. 2 free throws coming up, and they call this.
That's it, guys.
That's his third personal foul.
Defense.
Third team foul. At the line for Los Angeles. 2 shots.
Get the calls right and just be quick. Quality and quickness. So that's how I like to think. But, definitely, you don't want those calls all the time. But, yeah, late in the game, you need it. Guys work too hard.
Russell Westbrook's checked in for Kendrick Nunn. The Clippers also changing it up. Johnson comes in for Mann. And it's Elfrid Payton in for Reggie Jackson. Now here's Payton, guarded closely. And the dunk by Zubac.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop. Inside. Here's Butler. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. 64 points for Butler.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Oh, yeah, and that's what you love about him. He shows no mercy, even with a comfortable lead.
And Butler sends it back, and they'll keep possession. Beverly wide open. Bangs home the trifecta. Beverly's got his first 3 points of the game.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, and they aren't just chucking up anything. I mean, they're doing a great job of creating quality looks.
Here's Butler. And that one hits back iron. The Clippers have gone 7 of 15 from the floor here in the fourth, right around 46-47%. Johnson outside. 1:31 left in the game. Takes it inside.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Lakers.
The coaching staff must be happy that they controlled their turnovers so well in this game.
Excellent self-control and patience tonight.
And now on the year, this will take them to 28 wins.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
And when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Butler.
When his defense gave them the spark, they were protecting the rim with purpose. They were afraid to bring the ball inside against the big fella.
And that one's good by Butler.
Sharp passes there from Westbrook. You like seeing him be active and trying to set up his teammates.
Now Boucher. 52 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Zubats with the screen for Beverly. Over Butler. Again with the block.
He's now tied for third most blocks for a game.
A night to remember for us and for everybody watching. Just a dominating defensive performance. And he gets the whistle.
Russell Westbrook. That's his second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Clippers.
Both shots good from the stripe. 32 seconds left in the fourth quarter. To the wing right side. Here's Butler. Nails the baby hook.
And it's just competing. You know, giving your best when it matters most.
Well, this is what guys play for. And when it pans out like this, it's a great feeling.
Here's Zubats. And the dunk by Zubats.
Oh, he's been as dependable as he always is. He can't do it all by himself, though.
Down low, here's Butler, and again.
And that's 70.
He's unbelievable.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
You know they are, sure. I mean, come on.
That's his third personal foul.
You gotta be kidding me.
Third team foul. At the line for the Clippers.
That's just a defensive specialist, juggernaut, an absolute pest who plays his tail off on both ends of the floor.
Butler from outside. Offline. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. They won this game going away.
The Lakers, 114. The Clippers, 88. We'd like
That's
to thank
my
everyone for
MP
coming out
filling
and
it up.
supporting your team.
Great
Please
win.
make sure you get home safely, and we'll see you next game.